I do have tunes going on in my mind when I boogie with you. Here and now. Yeah. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in my own mind. I swear. Oh, my goodness. Happy day. Happy Monday. It's been about a week since I've seen you. And over this week, it has been as stimulation rich as my last share and that week. Yeah. Oh my gosh. New game, new results, right? So it's like, okay, what I'm noticing in this new game of mine is a lot of the same experiences repeating themselves. And the learning to be had from that is, how am I handling them? Like I presenced for you last week, right? It's like, okay, so this experience presented itself and I'm like, whoo, this is so familiar. I have been here many, many times. And so what am I going to do about this place? Like, I'm going to respond in the way that all of the previous experiences have educated me. Cool. So like, let's say I've been through an experience like 6 or 7 times. And, you know, this has always been, what I have experienced in my life, right? Like when I was younger, my sister and my mother used to always say, you know, how many times are you going to go through the same lesson? And then my wisdom of this version says, I'm going to keep going through it until I master it. Opportunity, the first one of today. Is there something that you experience over and over and over, perhaps an undesirable experience, and you're like, oh, just stop. Check yourself, invite in the learning, and realize what you get to realize. The learning. So that you can shift, so that you can respond in a new way, right? So on this version of this stimulation that I have experienced many a time, I have already responded in the way that I get to. I would tell you that the revelation is to the speed of which I access all of the knowledge, wisdom, and power, right? So what would take me, 20 minutes of being in a conversation to arrive to an outcome is now within seconds, right? Like it took me seconds to acknowledge what I got to acknowledge instead of 20 minutes, maybe in the last experience, right? So take a look. Do you have experiences in your life that are repetitive? Okay. And what are you doing differently in the face of this repetitious activity? Are you showing up in the same way, doing the same thing, and therefore not affecting change for yourself? Because my most epic share today is a reflection of my capacity to shift. Cool? So in this new year, 2026, I have had experiences I've had a few times, to which my new knowledge is how quickly I go. Okay? I've had experiences that are lingering and ongoing. And that's where I want to go with you today. So by the end of today's time together, I'm hoping that you have enough newness, knowledge, and wisdom to affect change in your life today. Because I have drastically affected my life this weekend and today, in my favor, obviously. That I have new knowledge, well, not new knowledge, just seasoned knowledge, seasoned wisdom, that has yielded a desirable outcome, and you deserve it. That's why I'm here with you today. So, there was an activity, an action that I have been in play with for almost a year, okay? And I put a lot of onus on the outcome of this action. I put a lot of my future results and outcome in this action that has been idle for 10 months. Okay? And so you can appreciate that would get tiring. You can appreciate that you would be like, move, girl. What's happening here? Being idle in this action has gifted me new capacity of patience, new capacity of self-discipline, new capacity of all kinds of honing in on skills, knowledge, and wisdom that I already have. And now, as I already told you, this action, this idle action is loaded. I loaded it. I loaded up this gun with energy, with intensity, with, basically conflict. Because if this action doesn't manifest or complete, that could yield all kinds of undesirable things for me. And so living in that place has not served me, leading me to this weekend. So I knew that something had to move with this idle action. I knew that there's so much pressure on it, around it, in it, that it was squeezing the life out of me. And so I was blessed with a chance to interrupt. So that is my highly tuned in articulation of what happened here. For the folks that aren't in this place, perhaps you would say that somebody came in and shook up your whole world and it's crumbling down. Any older version of me could articulate it like that. Could. Except I've come all this way and I know better. So, something fell out of the sky that invited me to shift. Cool? And what does that look like? Imagine you're at the wheel, you're driving, and you either got to do a number 2 pretty bad, and you're white knuckling it, you're squeezing all your parts, so you can get home to the toilet. That's how I was in relationship with this thing. Cool? And so that is unsustainable. That is unreasonable. It's unhealthy. And it just creates even more caca all around it. Cool? So stimulation comes in, shakes up, and rattles my entire show. Whoo! And I'm going to feel that. I'm going to go through that. Yeah. Where I just shared with you the notion of complete discombobulation entered my field. The notion of, oh my God, what's happening here? Yeah, that all came for me this weekend. Yeah. And now, here's the opportunity for you. In the face of a thing, any kind of stimulation that's powerful enough to shift you, when that comes in, you get to decide how you receive it, right? And so I am powerful enough to receive it as, okay, this is going to shake up my whole show and I have no idea what's on the other side. Let's take it in. Let's learn. Let's discover. Okay, so I'm managing the energy that could consume me, take me over, bring me to the darkness. Yeah, that's right here. And instead, I'm choosing the better serving story and all of my knowledge, wisdom, and power to say, let's chill out, Paula. Calm down. Let's slow your roll. Let's choose what we know we get to choose, and let's be who we know we get to be. Calm, cool, collected, and in her power. Cool. So, shaking up my show, and now I get to respond, right? I respond for my inner safety, sanctity, peace, and serenity, and then I respond out into the wilderness. Okay. And once, in order for me to respond, and in order for me to surrender to my feelings and what is now, it's called letting go. In order for me to and surrender to this new action and invite in what I get to invite in. I gotta let go of the white fisting. Oh my gosh, that's the only way. It's the only way for me to move, shift, adjust, take in this cage rattling, take in all these new opportunities. Just let go, Paula. And then I let go. And not that anything happened, no actions were had, no actions were made, just me energetically letting go. Oh my gosh! Spicy meatballs. Do you know that this action that's been idle for 10 months is no longer idle? All it took was me letting go of it, of the thing, of the idea, of the intensity of holding on to me needing to complete this task. All I had to do was let go. What can you let go of today that would free you up? What are you white knuckling, hanging on to that is robbing you of your peace, serenity, and joy? Take a look, because maybe you letting go is the only move where you to lead you to receiving all that you may want to receive, desire to receive, get to receive, and deserve to receive. It's like that. It's like that. It's like night and day. It is. I just made one decision. It's so basic. And so I'm going to quantum leap you into your future, into your development, into your greatest version of yourselves. Self-assess, self-reflect, take a look, because you get to. And I already blessed you with all of the opportunities that come from choosing that for yourself. Choose it. You deserve it. Okay, that's what I got for you today. I love you.